我是科科牙纪念馆的讲解员，我叫阿伊里格尔埃麦尔。
Right now, you're standing at the first section of the protective forest, which was planted in 1986. This is where the greening project began. At that time, the work was carried out in stages. First, irrigation canals were dug, then water was supplied, roads were built, the land was leveled, and only after that did tree planting begin. Here you can see the economic forest zone. It mainly consists of apple trees, walnut trees, date palms, pear trees, apricot trees, and vineyards. Today, the museum's greening project is primarily focused on economic forests, while the protective shelter belts serve a supporting role. Approximately 85% of the area is covered by economic forests, and the remaining 15% consists of protective shelter belts. As a result, the project combines economic, social, and environmental benefits. This was the first desert greening project in Aksu County. It also became the first protective greenbelt safeguarding the northern part of the county. 5 large-scale desert greening projects have been completed in Aksu County, each covering more than 1 million mu, about 66,700 hectares. Despite the enormous scale of these efforts, we have never exceeded the ecological water consumption limit, known as the red line for environmental water use. This has been possible because the main source of water in our region comes from snowmelt and glacier, melt from the Tian Shan Mountains. We use a variety of modern water conservation methods, including high-efficiency water-saving irrigation throughout the region, drip irrigation, construction of engineering facilities to divert, store, and redistribute floodwater, implementation of water-saving agricultural technologies, artificial enhancement of snow accumulation through cloud seeding, reuse of treated water through recycling systems. Thanks to these measures, the region's capacity to store and regulate water resources has increased significantly. This has solved the problem of insufficient and unstable water supplies for agricultural land, improved irrigation efficiency, and at the same time, strengthened the region's economic performance. Construction of the Ecological Restoration Park began in August 2016. Its original goal was to clean the polluted riverbanks of the Doling River, fill in silted river channels, and restore the city's ecological barrier. At the beginning, it was purely an environmental project. The park follows several rules to protect its ecosystem. Visitors may observe nature only from designated viewing platforms located at a distance. All routes are fixed, and visitors are allowed to walk only on the wooden boardwalks and designated paths around the lakes. Stepping onto wetlands or approaching the water is strictly forbidden in order to avoid disturbing water birds while they are feeding. The park has tremendous potential for diversified development. As the only urban national wetland park in southern Xinjiang, it is home to unique populations of rare migratory birds. The park combines the convenience of a suburban location with the distinctive landscape of a desert oasis, making it different from ordinary natural attractions. Environmental education and birdwatching tourism are the park's main long-term development priorities.
作为这个市属的国有企业、文旅企业，除了吸引游客以外，我们还积极发挥国有企业的市场运营和社会担当作用。
First, we transform our local natural resources into tourism attractions that encourage visitors to experience the culture, nature, and traditions of our region. Second, the project stimulates investment and consumer spending, attracts businesses to Aral, supports the development of other industries, and accelerates the city's growth. Third, the project creates jobs and encourages entrepreneurship. We work closely with local residents, For example, the camel caravan operators and business owners within the complex are our partners. The standard of living for nearby residents has improved in two ways. They participate in the management and operation of the complex, and we recruit employees through an open hiring process. They work with us through business partnerships, including selling local products and snacks, as well as providing services such as off-road vehicle tours and camel rides. The peak tourist season begins in May. We welcome around 500 visitors every day. Admission costs 60 yuan per person, with discounts available for tour groups. Daily ticket revenue is approximately 12,000 yuan. We operate year-round. Visitors come from all over China, most commonly from Jiangsu, Zhejiang, and Shanghai, as they want to experience the desert landscape. We also receive international visitors.
商品的售卖，还有咱们里面，你像越野车、骆驼这些业态，也是我们在跟他们合作经营，主要从这些方面。
我们这个大峡谷景区是1.4亿年前众神带的白垩纪为1万年的风暴雨势洪流冲刷而形成的。
The canyon was formed approximately 140 million years ago during the Cretaceous period of the Mesozoic era as a result of millions of years of heavy rainfall and flash floods. The rock here is red sandstone with a high iron oxide content. As for our visitors, 97% are domestic tourists from China, while 3% are international visitors. Visitor numbers have grown steadily over the past few years, 320,000 in 2022, 510,000 in 2023, 710,000 in 2024, and 900,000 in 2025. During the rainy season, flash floods can occur in the canyon. Therefore, whenever there is heavy rain or strong wind, we suspend ticket sales and do not allow visitors to enter. Our safety measures are well designed. Every 200 meters, there are designated safety islands where visitors can take shelter in the event of a sudden rise in water levels. As for the Buddhist cave, also known as the Icy Grotto, it was discovered in 1999 by a local resident named Tuniaz, who had gone into the mountains to collect herbs. A sudden rainstorm began, and while searching for shelter, he came across the cave. Inside, he found a Buddha statue and beautifully preserved murals. According to experts, the cave was created more than 1,300 years ago during the 8th century AD, at the height of the Tang dynasty. The murals have remained relatively well preserved, although about 2/3 of them were damaged. The remaining sections still reveal many intricate details. The presence of these Buddhist murals indicates that Buddhism was widely practiced in this region during the Tang dynasty.
华严鲁舍那佛信仰就是中原地区的大乘佛教的思想。